We are now at Circle K, outside of in Drammen, basically. So anyway,
just looking at your status with the iPhone.
Okay, I'm shooting video right now, so excuse me. So anyway, I thought it was a follower. It's not a follower. We are here. I want to check out something. People have been reporting that this cable gets really hot after fast charging for a little bit. So I've now driven MC Hammer down to about 20-something%. It should be warm enough. You see, we're getting a pretty good charging speed right now. Yes, 133 kilowatt. That should build up some proper heat. And I've set up you asked about the tripod. I set up FLIR here. It's a thermal camera, and we are now looking at the car, and you see that I'm also recording this just in case we need to use it. You see that the tires are warm as expected, and then the cable is supposedly starting to heat up. Let me check something. So this cable here, whoa, this is actually what I heard. You know, when we go to an ionity charger, the first thing you will hear is that, actually you will feel is that the cable is vibrating, which is the active cooling. It's a liquid cool cable. This one is actually not a liquid cool cable. So it's a rare case that we have a passively cool, well, I don't know what you call it, a passively cool cable. And we are still getting 132 kilowatts here. And from the impression, it seems to be, wow, yeah, it is actually pretty thin. If you look here, well, I don't have a way to measure it. Let's see, for example here, okay, see how thick this is? Maybe there are some numbers I can look at. HPC 400 something. But anyway, let's look at the 50 kilowatt fast charger cable. Let's say this one, the CHAdeMO. Whoa, it's about the same thickness. And you know those Ionity charger cable, those 350 kilo. Oh, this one is thinner. Yes, I feel like this one is thinner. So for some reason, the CHAdeMO cable, at least for this configuration, is slightly thicker than the CCS. But this one takes 50 kilowatts roughly. This one also, I guess, and then this one, which is about the same thickness. Whoa, what is this? It says Huber Schöner Radox HPC 400 AH 1000 volt for use only in an approved cooling system. Well, okay. So what I want to see is how hot does this cable get. We can, I guess we have to wait a while. So we can just have a time lapse or something. Oh, well, it's getting there. Okay, it's getting there. Okay. So let me see. Do we see any temperature and stuff here? Well, I had to remove that one. Right? I thought I enabled a crosshair. Wow. Okay, spot on crosshair. So I'm not sure if this comes in the video or not, but we just happen to aim straight at that one, and at least in this app it claims 10 degrees and it's rising. You see, it's actually, this is real time and this is rising quite fast. So this is going to be interesting. I hope I have enough battery to, oh, hang on, let me, so let's set the limit a little bit higher. Let's say 90% then. Wow, it's starting to throttle already. But bonk. But you see that we have 31 degrees Celsius in the pack, so it's slowly warming up. The afterburners are on. Well, afterburner, I call them the afterburner. It's the front and the rear stators, these two. When they are active, they run in this inefficient mode where they are just burning heat pretty much, and then that transfers to the battery to heat it up because we want the battery to be warmer. This is the one I'm talking about. So hopefully we can maintain speed. Ideally, I would like to arrive here with 10%. So I'm not sure if I'm putting enough stress on this cable, but I wanted to show you guys that, you know, I talk about this with Fortum also, that they thought about also getting one of these passively cooled cable, or whatever you call it, not actively cooled cable, because I'm not sure how much those cables cost, the thin ones. Maybe only 1,000 euros or whatever, you know, or maybe less, maybe 500 euros. I have no idea. But the water-cooled cable that Ionity uses for all their 350 kilowatt fast chargers, they are actually, they cost about 5,000 euros just for the cable. 5,000 euros. People should start stealing those cables. Whereas these ones, it's probably less, because there's less. Oh, I can feel it. It's getting hot there. Wow. Let me see here. 18 degrees. Okay. So I bet the cable should be able to withstand 50 degrees Celsius or whatever. So we just have to see, I guess, after a while. Hopefully. Well, this is the problem. You know, it's not enough. Ideally, we want another Model 3 waiting in queue here with 10% and hot battery, so we can just, right after I unplug, the other Model 3 can plug in and stress this one. So I guess to cut prices down for the operator, and also to cut the prices down for whoever charges here, then they could do this solution. Save money, also I bet less maintenance, because a water-cooled cable also needs a little bit of maintenance, whereas this one is just maintenance-free, pretty much. So, oh, nice. Interesting, by the way. It says charging zone. Charging spots only for cars charging. Max charging time is 1 hour. Really? What if you have a rapid gating leaf? Or if you have let's say Kona might need more than 1 hour, especially if it's charging on the 50 kilowatt fast chargers over there. Well, the same sign over there. Okay. Interesting. How are we doing now? 25. Wow, it's rising fast, despite that I'm getting how many kilowatt? I have to check here. Well, I'm getting 113 kilowatt. That's just the regular Tesla supercharger speed, really. But the temperature is rising fast, so interesting. You know, I also heard, okay, when I talked to Fortum, they said that they consider, like I mentioned, they consider these passive cables maybe on some locations that are not that critical, especially if you don't have 350 kilowatt. If you got, you know, this is only 150 kilowatt. If it would be 350 kilowatt, then they better get a water-cooled cable, right? But I think Fortum, they consider it, and they might actually use it. Okay, don't take my word for it, you know. It's just something I talked to Fortum. It's nothing official or whatever. But they talk about if it's a location in Norway which doesn't get very hot, then it would actually be a viable option, given that it's not too busy location. Let's say Finnmark, not too busy location, not that hot in Finnmark. Even in summer, it might be 20 degrees Celsius in the warmest days, but most of the time 10 degrees Celsius. And then most of the time you have one car coming there to charge up, and then it finishes, and then the cable gets time to cool down before the next car comes. So then it will work, you know. But in Spain, it's not gonna work. So anyway, we've been running now without any stops, and you see, wow, it's heating up to 32 degrees Celsius now. Oh, I'm not sure you guys can see the number there. If I go a little bit closer, you might see it. 32 degrees Celsius. Just wonder how. Okay, it seems like it starts slowing down a little bit. Yeah. So unfortunately, we should have an e-tron here or something. I heard it from the e-tron group. They mentioned it. So the e-tron, well, I guess if you arrive with low state of charge, you'll be able to sustain 150 kilowatt for a long time. Whereas my car already now throttles to what? Whoa! What the heck happened? Whoa! This is what? Huh? This is what I've heard about. I didn't notice until now. You guys probably saw it earlier in the overlay. It throttled the speed to crazy. It seems like it hit the critical point where the speed just throttles like crazy because the temperature in the cable is beyond specification, which doesn't make sense. This is the first time we have a rapid gating charging station. A rapid gating charging station. What a found! What a discovery! This is the first time. Okay, I think it's just fascinating. I'm not laughing because of that, but you know, actually, Circle K, if you're watching, you should seriously consider switching out this cable with a water cool cable or a thicker cable, because it seems like this is not thick enough. You want something big and thick and black to be able to withstand that kind of stress. So let me just check out here. Seriously? It just throttled to crazy low speed. So this is why those e-tron users were pissed, because you pay per minute and you get really shitty speed here. Wow. Let's just hang out for a little bit. I just have to check out. I have to leave. Okay. I have to leave in 5 minutes. I'm going to get the tires, switch them to Nereus tires. These are summer tires. I will go to Megahjul and get the winter tires on again. But ideally, we want to hang out there for a little bit and see what happens. I actually suspect that it's going to be like this until the cable cools down. What the heck? Huh? We are only charging at 6 kilowatt, but why the heck does the heat in the cable just keep going up? Huh? This does not make sense. Let me think. When you have a higher temperature in the cable, oh, maybe the resistance goes up. For conductors, you want to have the lower, the colder it is, you know, the lower the temperature, the lower resistance, right? So with the higher temperature, you have higher resistance. So it's like a down spiral. What the heck? Okay, let me try to feel. Oh, now it's okay. You try to feel the cable. I have to get an impression of. Oh, it's nice and warm. This is a nice hand warmer now in winter. Whoa! And you see, I wasn't outputting too crazy speeds. An e-tron would hit that. Well, we actually did hit that one, hit the rapid gates. So let me just show you here, so you see better. Oops. Wow. So I guess it doesn't help to unplug and plug in again, because the sensor, well, I bet there is a temperature sensor in the cable. The sensor communicates to the charger saying that, hey, it's 40 degrees Celsius in the cable. Throttle. What the heck? Okay, I think we just have to end now. I have to end now, but interesting. The first rapid gating charging station. So anyway, we'll see then. We'll see. I might make a follow-up video. I might come back here after my vacation done or whatever. You can check it out again. See if they replace the cable, and maybe try to find other locations to see. And also, I want to actually know the passively cool cable that Fortum was talking about. I believe they're thicker than this, you know. For example, the supercharger cable is thicker than this, and the supercharger cable is able to withstand 140 kilowatts or something quite flat until the car throttles. So I already experienced that when I did the race with Powell. It was so semi-cold, and I got good speed for a longer time, you know, without any restrictions in the cable. So seems like here, how they put this, it's almost like they overclock the cable and then it throttles itself. So okay, anyway, interesting stuff. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? And what do you have to say to Circle K? You know, they should fix this, right? So I think that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.